Welcome to Collecting Chaos. My name is James, and today I'm not participating in this weekly challenge of Top 10 Weekly Challenge because it's just, I can't do it. It's not possible. It is impossible for me to compete in this challenge. Not that I don't have the comics, but because of this subject. You had to pick your favorite artist and their top 10. I don't have a favorite artist. It kind of depends on the genre and the period, the age. You know, I could start listing them off. Would that do any good? I mean, you got Joe Kubert. You got Gene Colan. You got Carmine Infantino. You got Gil Kane. That's just from the Silver Age. Kurt Swan, Kurt Schaffenberger. There's just too many. Jesse Marsh. And like I said, that's just late gold and Silver Age. And you got Neil Adams. You got Bernie Wrightson. You've got John Buscema, Sal Buscema. There are just too many to pick from. And if you go into the modern age, you've got even more amazing artists, you know. Some of my favorite covers were done by people like Ron Lim and Will Portasio. And Jim Lee has done a few that I really like. There's just too many great artists for me to pick one. Who's your favorite? I don't have a favorite artist, so I cannot compete in this competition. But I still want to make a video. So what am I going to do? Well, went to the post office. There's a box there from Michael Mayrin. We've been trading comics back and forth for 2 or 3 years, maybe 4 years, for a while now. I thought, how about I pick my favorite 10 comics from this box? Now I'm going to show them all. I'm going to show all the comics that I got. And then at the end, I'm going to show you my 10 favorite. The criteria is it had to be a cover I've never seen or don't remember ever seeing before. It had to make me smile or just made me go, wow. Okay? So that's the criteria. So let's get into it right after this. All right. Kicking it off with Champion Sports number 3 from DC Comics. And this is not, I'm going to do the favorites at the end. That's the first one. I really need better lighting. Here, let me open this curtain so that you can actually see the comic. Then we have a Phantom number 30. I think that might be a Pat Boyette cover. I'm not sure. I haven't looked it up yet. Ragman number 1. This is from the 90s. This is a miniseries that they did, not the original Ragman. So I like it. Got Tarzan number 254. I like that one too. Got Raven the Bold. This is number 134. Jim Aparo cover. That's apparent from the JA. From his mark there. And on the back side of that, we have Green Lantern Emerald Dawn number 2. Did not care for that at all. I'm a big Green Lantern fan. Loved the first Emerald Dawn series. The Emerald Dawn 2, not so much. Didn't do anything for me. Fish Police number 2, the Marvel Fish Police number 2. This one very nearly made my top 10. It would have been number 11. Michael Moorcock's Quorum number 3. Now, the post office wasn't kind to us on this one. Every one of them has a dent here, and most of them have a dent on this side. I'll get those out. That's not a problem. But just to let you know, post office was not kind this time. Forever People number 1. This is the Return of the Forever People from 1988, I believe. And on the back side, we have number 2. And we have number 5. And number 6. And I might have 3 and 4 laying around somewhere. I don't know. Morlock 2001 number 2. And Barbaric Adventures number 2. Both of these are Atlas Comics. I have both of them in really high grade. But I always like getting extras. Silverblade number 3. I need this for my collection. Matter of fact, might have them all. I might actually be able to read it after, waiting 40 years or so. This came out in 1987, 1988, somewhere around there. Silverblade number 11. And if I have them all, I'm going to pull them out and read them. Aquaman number 1. Now, the composition of this cover is really nice, and I really like it. But 2 problems with it. Number 1, I hate this costume. This costume just sucked, in my opinion. And number 2, I've seen the cover before. So that's why it didn't make my top 10. And then on the other side, we have Superman Family, number 197. Of course, Superman Family was originally titled Superman's Pal Jimmy Olsen, and then they changed the name of it in the 70s. Power of the Atom, number 11. I don't know if I have that or not. I've seen the cover before. I just don't know if I have it. And on the back side, we have All-Star Squadron number 9. I do not remember this cover, but it didn't make my top 10 because there were some other ones that were just too awesome to not include, in my opinion. And we have Tarzan number 213. I think I have a coverless copy of this. So this is a nice pickup if it is one of the ones that I have a coverless copy. And if it isn't, well, it's a nice pickup anyway because it's Joe Kubert. Who doesn't like Joe Kubert? We have Super Friends number 27. I don't know who did this cover. I'll have to look it up sometime. But I like the cover. It just didn't make the top 10. Playful Little Audrey, number 75. It's a nice reading material there. And Richie Rich, number 76. Again, nice reading material. And we have some Gru the Wanderer. I have a number 7 here. And number 8. And I don't think I have these. Number 65. 66. 70. 78. 86. 87. And Sergio Aragon's Gru, Death and Taxes, number 3. So, it's time to get down to business. let's see what I picked for my top 10 from this series. Coming in at number 10, we have Jose Luis Garcia Lopez, Wonder Woman, number 228. Now this, I really liked the cover, I liked the composition, I liked the way it looked, but something looked a little off to me. It's not quite up to what I expect to see from Garcia Lopez. So I looked it up. Turns out Vince Colletta did the inking, which could probably explain it. He messed up a lot of artists. He was fast, he was good, he wasn't great. That is number 10. Number 9, I saw this and it just made me smile, so I had to include it. And that's Sergio Aragon's Gru the Wanderer, number 82. Just made me smile. Next one, this one just flat made me laugh. So, 69, I had to include it because it's just, it made me laugh. This next one confused me a little bit because I couldn't find a listing for it. I mean, I found a listing for it, but not for this particular one. This is Classics Illustrated 42-158. Swiss Family Robinson. John Parker did the artwork on it, and you see this star right here? That means that this was available in a Stars and Stripes store at for the U.S. military. I couldn't find it. In my online looking. I haven't checked the Overstreet price guide yet. So we're going to do that right now and see if I can find a listing for this. Now I'm still using last year's because this year's isn't coming out until December. I have it on order. Let's see if they list a 158. Number 42. Yes, it's a 10th printing. So it is listing. I might have to take a picture of that and send it into the Grand Comics database so that they'll have it. I'll do a scan of it and send it to them so they know that there is a 158. But I really like that cover, so I picked it. Next up, a Pat Boyett cover from Charlton Comics. This is Jungle Gem number 24. I've never seen a Jungle Gem comic from Charlton, so that was kind of neat to get. And like I said, Pat Boyett did the cover. And this is one of those rare ones where Pat Boyett actually signed the cover. So that makes it even better. Next up, Hex number 7, Mark Teixeira. Mark Teixeira is one of my favorite artists of the Bronze Age. Well, actually more modern age, I guess. Copper to modern age. But he's still one of my favorites. I've always liked his art. As soon as I saw it, I went, oh yeah, we got to include that one. Next we have, I'm going to take this piece of tape off so you can see the whole thing. Doc Savage number 3. What a gorgeous cover by Adam and Andy Kubert. That's my number 4 pick. Number 2 and number 3, my number 2 and number 3 pick are by the same artist. And the reason I say number 2 and number 3 is because I couldn't decide what order to put them in because I like them both about the same. Frank Cho's Liberty Meadows, number 27. Or is that 29? Yeah, that's 27. And Liberty Meadows number 28. I like both of these covers so much. They're my number 2 and 3, and you can decide what order they go in. But they are my number 2 and number 3 covers. Slowly working on a complete run of Liberty Meadows takes time. My last one is by an artist that I wasn't really that familiar with, David Baller. The reason I'm not familiar with it is because I never bothered picking up this particular run. Got a couple of them, I think, that I've just accumulated over the years. But this cover just blew me away. And we're talking Jink, number 1, David Baller. Now this has got 2 covers on it. This is the other cover, but I'm not that impressed with that one. It's this one that blew me away. And that's why this one is my number 1 cover of the comics that I got from Michael Mayland this week. Thanks, Michael. I really appreciated it. That's it for this video. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Hope you saw a few comic books you've never seen before. Maybe introduce you to some artists that you are not familiar with. That would be a good thing too. And like I said, there's just no way I could compete in this Friday competition that's issued by Comic Collector Geek because I have too many favorite artists. What can I do? We'll see you on another video. I'll definitely be back Monday where you should be able to watch me finish the Classics Illustrated Junior number 511-576. Take care, everybody. Have yourself a great weekend, and bye.